Okay, we're hearing from Derek this morning. Where is Kris Habermehl? Well, he is staying on the ground today.
Yes, rather on the water today. Today, the Christmas ship returns to Navy Pier. So Kris is joining us there live with the full preview of the 25th anniversary sailing. Good morning, Kris. Good to see you on the ground. Planted.
On the ground, outside. Is he outside? Morning. Are you outside, Kris?
I am outside right here in Polk Brothers Park at Navy Pier. I'm on the west wall with the big red boat. We've got ourselves the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Mackinac, home ported in Sheboygan, Michigan, and is finishing a voyage that began 112 years ago. This is actually the 25th anniversary of that. Let me step out of the shot here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what we've got. We've got not only the vessel that's here, that's going to be actually going out in the lake in just a little while, but also on that buoy deck, the well deck, you see there where it's lower than the rest of the boat, there's a whole pile of trees. There's hundreds of trees in there for needy families. Ada S. McKinley, the community services group, they're going to be distributing those trees to other community service organizations starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. But today we're going to have the arrival of the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac. Back in 1912, Captain Herman Schuneman and the schooner Rouse Simmons began a mission to come down here as the last vessel trip of the season with trees for Chicago. And that is a trip that he'd been doing for quite a number of years. Unfortunately, that vessel was lost off of Two Rivers, Wisconsin in 1912. So 112 years later, and for the 25th time, the U.S. Coast Guard is actually finishing that mission by bringing those trees to Chicago. So that being the case, we're going to be aboard Coast Guard cutter Mackinac here in just a little while, and we're going to be here for the arrival ceremony. We'll have special guests. We'll talk to the commander, the captain, Jeanette Green of the U.S. Coast Guard, who actually is the master on this boat, and we'll also talk about the history of the Christmas ship. We'll have more coming up. We'll see in just a little bit.
Without our Kris Habermehl stopping by. Kris, you're there live. I'd love to learn more about what's going on there and why they've got so many trees on board.
Well, literally, I am right in front of a pile of literally hundreds of trees aboard what we call the buoy deck here at the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac. Let me get out of the way and we'll talk about this. These trees were harvested in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and northern Wisconsin, and they are going to be on their way to needy families in the city of Chicago. Now, what is going to happen here is that the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac is actually completing a voyage that was started 112 years ago in November. The voyage of the most famous Christmas tree ship, the schooner Rouse Simmons, captained by Herman Schuneman. Now, there were other lumber schooners that would bring trees down for the citizens of Chicago during the late 1800s and into the early 1900s, but the Rouse Simmons was the one that was the most famous because Captain Schuneman would sell those trees right off the boat with his wife Barbara and the twins Hazel and Pearl and their daughter Elsie, and they eventually did sell trees out of a lot on North Clark Street. And if you want to know where that one was at, if you're familiar with the BP station, right where LaSalle and Clark come together by Moody Bible Institute across the street from the Chicago Historical Society, that's where that lot was. That's where their shop was until 1934. Unfortunately, the Rouse Simmons and the entire crew, including Captain Schuneman, was lost in a storm off of Two Rivers, Wisconsin in November of 1912. So the Christmas ship that year did not make it. However, the U.S. Coast Guard for the last 25 years has been completing that mission, and the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Mackinac is here today. We will have some special guests later on, including the commander of the vessel, the captain of the vessel, Commander Jeanette Green. She is one of only two female vessel commanders in the Coast Guard here on the Great Lakes. We will talk to other folks here from the Christmas Ship Committee as well, and we will have more from the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac that is about to push away from the west wall by Polk Brothers Park coming up later this morning. I'm so used to saying over, on the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac. Kris Habermehl, CBS News Chicago.
I know, right? You used to be up in the chopper over us all. Kris, thank you so much. We can always count on you for a good little history lesson.
Journey for this big boat you're seeing here to share some Christmas spirit. The Christmas tree ship is now docked at Navy Pier, getting ready to offload these ice-covered trees to help 1,200 families have a Merry Christmas.
This is a pretty big undertaking here.
Yes.
Kris Habermel is live on board the Coast Guard's Christmas tree ship, learning what it takes to make this big delivery a reality. Hey, Kris.
Hey, Audrina. Hi, Mugo. I'm talking in hushed tones this time around because I'm reporting from the bridge of the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac. We are in the terminal part of the docking maneuver here, so the crew is very busy right now. We want to minimize the distractions for the crew. And as you can see, we've got quite a lot of family and friends and supporters from the Navy League and from the Christmas Ship Committee and other organizations here that support the Navy and the Coast Guard, and they are on deck here on the bridge and watching the crew as they go through their maneuvers. We've actually spent about an hour out in the lake, and we did some turns off of the harbor lighthouse outside the breakwater, and showing the maneuvering capability of this vessel. The Coast Guard cutter Mackinac is maneuvered by something called azipods, and basically those are pods that are underneath there that can actually spin this boat 360 degrees in place. You can see some of the control columns here, the control panels that the crew has been using, and they're checking their position as we actually translate sideways to get back to the west wall by Polk Brothers Park. We're bringing 1,200 trees onto shore here. These will be unloaded in a ceremony at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now, for those of you who are interested in coming down and taking a look at Coast Guard cutter Mackinac, there will be public tours today and tomorrow from 1:30 until 4 p.m. So you can actually come down to Polk Brothers Park, the west wall here, right near the Chicago locks, and you can actually board this vessel and take a look around. Now, down on the actual buoy deck down there, those trees smell absolutely magnificent. And what the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac is actually doing is finishing up a trip that started 112 years ago. Captain Herman Schuneman, the captain of the Rouse Simmons, unfortunately was lost with the crew and his cargo of trees off of Two Rivers, Wisconsin on November 23rd, 1912. For 25 years, the Coast Guard, along with the Christmas Ship Committee, have been bringing trees to the disadvantaged here in the city of Chicago, working with the Ada S. McKinley Foundation in order to get those communities that may not have a tree, the individuals, the families that may not be able to have a Christmas tree, a live tree, those trees, and bring a little bit of holiday to the hearts and minds of Chicago. So thank you very much to the Coast Guard. We're going to be on the dockside soon, and we'll have more throughout the day and tomorrow. On board the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac, Kris Habermehl, CBS News, Chicago.